Niggas green, that's the OG. He the one that got me plugged.
So wait, shy-o, man, my music like a drug.
That's Scarlet and Gray all day. Did I make somebody talk about the really wanna spin around? 640, did it get shorty? Did I make the mama talk about she wanna get down? You're presidential, you are presidential. Why you look at me like you really want that wall? If you know what I know, or if you know what I know, you be looking like bro, it's time for you to go. It's the bobbity boobity boobity bobbity ziggity zing ziggity zow. Zoozos and women and women and zoozos and people be looking like he's sitting down. The fire that I really admire. When I listen to the 46 or the 640, your honor, I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Did you even know what I am saying? There is a reason they call me Desperado, cause I am about to go super saiyan. I said I'm a bomb like Sarah Connor. Did you even know what I am saying? There is a reason they call me Desperado, cause I am about to go super saiyan. For the 640, now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. For the 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way. I've been grinding all day, hustling all night. Get this music on these streets. I'm trying to do it. Alright, it's not alright to try, you gotta do. Listen to me, bro, you gotta act the fool.
When you're flipping and flopping and there is no stopping, sometimes you gotta take them to school.
Let me calm down, let me chill for a second, cause I'm wildin' out, if you know what I mean. Cause my flows is off of the top of the dome. It's like a drone that's going insane. To the membrane, like I was a cypress hill. Get 'em up, then I make another brother to go about this. So why don't are you for real?
I'm crazy and psycho, make you dance like Michael Jackson. When I'm rapping, then I make you grab your rifle.
So please tune in to 640, man. I'm the type of guy to take your shorty, and I'm Desperado. Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love. We got nothing but love for you. Appreciate everything. This one's for y'all. Got you. Thank you. So we go. For the 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man. For the 640. Now I'm on my way, man. What more can I say? What more can I say, man? Now I'm on my way. Now I'm on my way, man. Now I'm on my way, man.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? DJ 640. Just a little tad bit behind schedule. That's we usually start this show at 7 o'clock, as you know. I'm just gonna make this real quick, short and sweet. I want to wish all the ladies, all the beautiful ladies, couples, whoever you may be, happy Thanksgiving and all that type of stuff. Wish you the best. That's why I pay Ron big bucks. I said Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day. See, I don't have a Valentine and stuff like that, so I gotta wish her. Oh, everybody, wish you a happy special. All the Valentines that's out there, I wish you very good Valentines and all that good stuff, man. We got a big show for you. Thomas Monroe, FBI agent, former FBI retired FBI agent. He's going to be joining us on the show. We got 320 that's going to be coming on the show as well. Special guest with him. DJ Kitty Price is up in the building as well. But we got to get this show on the road. Ron, I'm late. Let's get this thing started. Let's just go ahead and get it in right now.
This is Destiny. You're now in tune to the 640 Evening Show, featuring my daddy, DJ 640. Hey!
Girlie with you. You're both so lovely, and I see that you want a friend. Girl, it's so very nice to meet you, and I can't wait to see you on the floor. Oh, I like the way you put it down. Yeah. All my lovely, lovely shades of brown. The way you move drives me insane. All your hands in the air when you hear your name. Tracy, I like the way you groove. Today, two things to do. Come on, let's lick it. I like the way you move. The way you move drives me crazy. Didn't just see it, wasn't my imagination. Yeah, you're so fine. Oh, candy, can I taste you? I've got some honey kisses for you, baby. Yes, I do. Oh, I like the way you put it down. All my lovely, lovely shades of brown. Yeah, the way you move drives me insane. Throw your hands in the air when you hear your name. Tammy, I like the way you groove. Lisa, two things to do. Come on, Kenya, Kima, I like the way you move. Here we go.
Work it out, mom. Work it out. Work it out, mom. Work it out. Well, hey, Nikki. Yeah. Latoya. Boss, baby. Sweet Rihanna. I love it when your booty goes. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Nia. Hey, Nisha. Nisha. Hey, Tasha. I love it when you make me go. Hey, 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 hey.
5'5" with a thick thigh. So why do you turn me on now, baby? It's still another low rise. She to make you bounce, can make you roll. I can't believe my eyes. How'd you take your ass to that? Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Girl, you turn me on. Oh, I like the way you put it down. All my lovely, lovely shades of brown. The way you move drives me insane.
true. Oh, that lovey-dovey feeling I get when I'm with you. That lovey-dovey feeling is the feeling that I get when I'm with you. Oh, yes it is. When I see you walking down the street so fine, don't you know you really blow my mind. And when you came along and gave my heart a brand new song, yes it is. It's that lovey-dovey feeling I get when I'm with you. It's that lovey-dovey feeling I get, it's so true. Oh, that lovey-dovey feeling I get when I'm with you. That lovey-dovey feeling is the feeling that I get when I'm with you. Lovey-dovey feeling. It's that lovey-dovey feeling I get. Oh, that lovey-dovey feeling I get. So many things he didn't know, and I was so bad. I don't think he's coming back. He gave the reasons he should go, and he said things he hadn't said before. He was so mad, and I don't think he's coming back. I did too much lying, wasted too much time. Now I'm here and crying. I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why he's gone away, and I don't know where he can be. My baby, but I'm gonna find him. He never did me wrong. I was the one, the weakest one of all, and now I know, so sad.
I know. What up, what up? Thank you for coming here. Thank you for that. That's my DJ Kenny Price is up in the building right there with that. That last one, what's that, Been Around the World? You said that was for Robin, huh? Yeah. Okay, all right, there you go. Do your thing, boy. We got a nice show. As you can see, I'm all hooked up. I'm all, got my little show and stuff. This show is brought to you back. Thank you for the great taste of Outback. That donated some Outback wings to the show today. We're doing it for Remy Martin. And as you see, I'm giving homage to the Philadelphia Eagles today. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Philadelphia Eagles fan, and by them being in the NFC East, only way I could have done this, I had to sweeten the thing a little bit by putting in Michael Vick. That's my boy. I like Vick. I like Slick Vick. So, and I just gave him the towel and everything like that. It's when things taste so bitter to you and it's that put a bitter taste in your mouth, you got to give it a little flavor, a little sugar on it so it can go down a little bit smooth. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I'm doing this. But I can't take nothing away from them. There's no asterisk on the Super Bowl. Eagles did their thing. Welcome to the club. You finally got yourself some jewelry. welcome on into it. We welcome you in. It's like a sorority. When you go online at a sorority, they don't just let you in. You got to go through. They whip you, they spank you, they beat you, they put you online. You can't talk to this person. We was doing all that particular stuff to the Eagles and until they finally went through years and years of what they had to go through, all that torture and abuse, and they still hung in there. St. Louis Cardinals couldn't take it, so they got out of the NFC East. You dig what I'm saying? They couldn't handle it. Philadelphia stayed and said, we're going to make it, we're going to work this, we're going to make this thing. We're determined to get a ring. You got it. You offline. Welcome to the club. We welcome you in as family. Let's do your thing. But you only got one. We got three. Dallas got a little bit more. The Giants got a couple. But we got three. So Philly, you still got one. You're still in the basement, but you're not in the toilet. So you got one. Congratulations. Nice show for you. For all my, I want to give a shout out, a special acknowledgement to all my brothers. Yes, I'm having a retired FBI agent that's going to be on the show today, but have no fear. I'm not going to all that stuff that that we did back in the day and stuff like that. Ain't nothing like that. Y'all ain't gonna get in trouble. I'm not gonna tell on y'all. Ain't nobody gonna tell on me, because trust me, if he knew the things that I did back in the day, I'd have been out. We wouldn't have no show. I'd have already been gone out here in handcuffs already. So it's all good. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to seeing Mr. Thomas Monroe. He's going to be on here today. He's going to be on here. As a matter of fact, he's due to join us at 8 o'clock. So I'm looking forward to that interview with him. And as well as DJ 320. The 320 Experience is going to join us here on the set today as well today. And they got the hip-hop artist that's going to be coming in, C. Pratt. Hip-hop artist C. Pratt. I got my notes and stuff like that. So, I'm doing real good today. And big shout-out and special thanks to my girl last week who did her thing on the 640 Evening Show last week. She really did her thing, and I'm very, very proud of her. And we will have her back on the show soon. She's working on a project that's going to be finished, and when that's finished, promise to get her back on the show too. As well, we have a call-in that's going to be coming in from Miami. Barachi, he's due to give us a call today. We're going to do a remote interview with him over the telephone if he give us a call today. So we expected him to come in. As a matter of fact, we expected him a few minutes ago, but he may be running a little bit behind. LG, get your boy on the phone because we're waiting for him. So, we very, very tight on time today. So, we want to get him in and we want him to be able to do his thing. That's Barachi. Matter of fact, Barachi has he did a movie too. So, that's something real big and special that's to be commended about. He's really doing this thing. This is a R&B artist out in Miami, and we were fortunate enough to be able to have him into the studio at our previous station that we had, and now we was gonna try to get him on the air today doing live remote. So we're looking forward to that. C-Shine is off today. Gave her the day off. She's not going to be here. Ron, did you want to run that Star Import? We good? You want to run it? But before we do it, can I do the coat drive? Yeah. All right. I want to let you guys know about we having another coat drive. Voxway will be sponsoring its second annual coat drive. The coats are collected and will be distributed to various homeless shelters and families in the metro area. We want you to come drop your coat off to us, and this location is at 4711 Auth Place, A-U-T-H Place. That's in Suitland, Maryland, 20746.
Where's that at?
Suitland, Maryland. Suitland, Maryland, this time. 20746. For additional information, please contact Frank Dent at 301-442-9258. Coats will be collected and will be donated on January 25th and February 25th. And let's do the car Star Imports commercial. Let's let that roll.
What's wrong?
Girl, I just went to a major dealership and got ripped off on a luxury car. Ugh.
Well, I just got a great deal on a luxury car at Star Imports in Camp Springs, Maryland. They took their time with me, treated me with respect, and helped me find a perfect car.
Hey, DMV, looking for a unique car buying experience? Tired of high-pressure sales? Good news. At Star Imports, you'll be delighted with our boutique-style car buying experience. We're committed to treating you with the utmost respect, even if you have less than perfect credit. Check out our impressive selection of pre-owned BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, Jaguars, and other imports starting at $5,988. For fast online guaranteed credit approvals, go to starimports.com. That's STARRIMPORTS.com. Or call 301-423-8000. Star Imports, home of the boutique-style car buying experience. Located in Camp Springs, Maryland, off exit 7B off the Beltway, next to Red Lobster.
And also, I want to add to that as another thing for all the Valentine lovers and things like that. If you're looking for something special to give to your significant other, be it male or female, let me let you know about Pop and Pizzazz. This is for balloons type setups and things like that. Called Pop and Pizzazz. Contact person is Janae Moy. Give her a call. 202. Matter of fact, let me do this right. 202-215-6385. If you want to get an order in for some Valentine's Day balloons, bouquet of balloons. The spread is very, very nice. She's doing a thing. Just give her a call, and you can, for any type of balloons or events we're doing. She has some specials for Valentine's Day, but it's not limited to Valentine's. Anytime you want to have whatever the occasion is, you can do that, and she will hook you up with some nice, pretty balloons. Also, ladies and gentlemen, with additional to the co-drive, we are having a on the 640 Evening Show. I'm promoting a shoe drive. They wanted to donate any not worn out shoes with the hole at the bottom or anything, but like that, some shoes that you may want that you're not using anymore that you would like to donate. Same address. You can don't send it to us at 4711 Off Place in Suitland, Maryland 20746. We'll be collecting any unused shoes that you don't want anymore. Feel free to donate that and send that to us as well. I will be giving you a little bit more information on that because it's a contact person as well, and I wanted to give her a shout out for that as well. Who's starting that tennis shoes donation. All right, welcome. We're back here at the 640 Evening Show. I'm your host, DJ 640. C Shine, and once again, it's off today. 320 and 320 Experience will be loading up very soon, and we're about getting ready to have Miss Lisa Bing. She'll be calling in very shortly. What I want to do, Ron, is if I can, I like to go ahead and break it off with one of special music break, if I can. Okay. I like to do that. And this one right here is my girl, Nia Simmons. Check this one out for, okay? Nia Simmons. This one here is called Holding On by Nia Simmons. Listen to this one. I like this too. Check it out. We'll be right back.
Holding on, can't stop holding on. I'll be holding on for your love. Your love is some type of wonderful. It's a feeling that's hard to describe. When I'm with you, I feel so alive, feel so energized. Your love takes me high. Boy, you give me good love, loving you feels so surreal. Can't deny the way I feel. Feels so good when you're around. Boy, you make my love come down. Me for you and you for me. Boy, our love's eternity is true, and I can't stop loving you. Holding on, can't stop holding on. I'll be holding on for your love. I'll keep holding on.
when you're around. Boy, you make my love come down. You and I were meant to be. Love is blind but not hard to see. It's true that I love every part of you. Can't stop holding on. I'll be holding on for your love. I'll keep holding on. Can't stop holding on. I'll be holding on for your love. I can't fight this feeling burning deep inside for you. Yeah, your love brings me happiness, and I feel so blessed to share my life with you. Hold on, can't stop holding on. I'll keep holding your love. I'll keep holding on. Can't stop holding on. I'll be holding on for your love. Holding on. I'll keep on holding. Keep on holding. Keep on holding. Keep on holding. Keep on holding on.
Hey, Lisa. And we're back in the 640 evening show,
Hello.
ladies and gentlemen. And once again, as promised, we have Miss Lisa Bean on the air with us at 4 Wake Up Thursdays. How you doing, Lisa? Yep.
Carry on.
Oh, we good. We good. Go ahead and keep it here. Go ahead and keep it here. 640.
Hello?
Hey, hon. Lisa. We're not going to do this again, are we?
No, I'm put you on speaker.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
working?
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know what this is because it's my right headset and everything, but it's okay. All right.
And before we even start, I want to apologize to those listeners that was on last week, and I apologize for the technical difficulty that we had last week. We definitely want to stream and give the best streaming and audio that we possibly can. So sometimes things happen beyond our control. So hopefully we got those problems fixed and everything is good for today. So,
well, you know what it means. It just means that you got to get your sponsors and get Lisa Bean there because we're just going to tear this thing up and we're on our way, so it's all good.
That's right, Lisa. That's absolutely, and you are definitely on. Thank you for calling, and you are on a hard drive. And what you have for us this week?
Oh my God. Okay, you know how it goes. You never know what to do with him, and I'm talking about the idiot in the White House. So you never know. We go from day by day. I don't even bother calling you anymore. On Sunday, I may text you sometimes. However, I did not text you on Sunday because I knew you were all up in your Super Bowl thing.
I wasn't having the best of time watching it. You definitely could have called, but
I know.
it's cool.
You did give me your devastating news, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I didn't even want to call you on Monday because I thought, okay, he must have hung out with his boys on Sunday, and so you were going into your whole Super Bowl thing. And then I moved on into, I don't know, when did I talk to you, yesterday or Tuesday? But anyway, to me, I'm realizing that you and I should not even have a conversation until Wednesday night, simply because this fool is just all over the place, and he's a man out of control. So there was something that I saw on your radio show, and you guys were talking about bullying, and that's what he is, the bully. That's what's happening to our country, and I think bullying is something we should revisit later. But today, we have Thomas Monroe, but he's called Tommy. Tommy is someone who's going to help us understand how this whole White House is trying to make everything in our intelligence community appear as this horrible monster to cover up with the Russia thing. And because of that, it's very important that people really hear what he has to say. For this is a serious time in our history where our grandchildren are going to look back and say, wait, you lived then? And you're going to say, yeah, I did. And that's how important it is. And I know I keep pushing this whole voting is important, but when people start to understand why voting is important, because we didn't vote, that's why this Russia guy is in our White House. And so...
oh, you call him a Russia guy, huh?
Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I can say it, you know, because I'm not a politician. I don't work for the government. But at the end of the day, what it comes down to, he couldn't get money, the billions of dollars that he wanted to borrow from any American bank. So the only people he could get it from was the Russian mob. And now he owes it to them. And we all know Russian mob. You don't mess with Russian mob. He'd rather, you know, go to jail here before he has to pay the money back to the Russian mob. And that's a known fact. He owes Russia billions. And they got him into the White House. And that's another day. We can dance around all that stuff later because these are facts. But that's what it all comes down to.
Right.
Seriously, but that's what it all comes down to. He owes the mob. And there's nothing, you know, what else are you going to do? You're going to throw everybody under the bus except yourself, because when you mess with the Russian mob is, sorry about the noise.
That's all right.
But the Russian mob is, no, pay me. I don't care who you are. You pay me. And that's it. And he owes them. And that's how simple it is. And, they play back and forth and say, oh, we have the memo, we have these things. No. So for Americans to protect themselves, especially in our community, we have to start understanding what do we do to protect ourselves. Because I was thinking today, you know, why is it that for so long that in black and brown culture in America, because you can't just say African American, you know, there are just so many variables across the board of color that there is a huge minority. And that huge minority, which I spoke about before, is the millennials. And I think they have the opportunity to take a perspective and look at history and understand how things came around to change the mindset of minorities to feel less of themselves, to feel like they don't deserve anything because that came from that elitist attitude. So now they have the power. It's sort of like walking onto a plantation and telling the white plantation owner, oh, you know what? Okay, so you have all these mulattoes, you have all of these black people, and they now have power.
I tell you, I mean, I'm definitely following you on that, but I wish I could join the conversation of discussion to water it down a little bit for our listeners so they can understand definitely what you're talking about. And trust
I know,
me,
you know how I get.
Right.
Sorry, you know how I get.
Right, and trust me, I'm feeling you on this and stuff with him, but you know. And like you say, every week it seems like there's something different that you can definitely go in.
It's so much. It's so much that it's so difficult. Like even for me to paint, it used to be very easy for me to paint.
So
now it's
difficult. So Lisa, so going back into my other what I had tried to explain when you put sugar on it so it can go down a little bit sweeter so you can taste it a little better. Let's do something like this for our listeners right now. I want your opinion on this. What do you think about my boy Quincy Jones that had made the comment that
That he dated Ivanka?
Yeah. What's up with that? First of all, do you believe it? And I know you do, but I would like to hear your opinion on that.
Yeah, no, I believe it, and I
Of
think
course.
I know I have friends that are very close to him,
Right.
and I feel that here in Beverly Hills, Hollywood, the whole thing, people are trying to figure out how can we use our voice without overdoing it.
Mm-hmm.
So Quincy Jones, a lot of times people have come out in the past, and so you have these celebrities that come out and they say things, and it just seems like they're vomiting. They're throwing up these words. It's like, I'm this, I'm that. But they have to step back and figure out how am I going to find my way into showing people what the real truth is. I do believe that he dated her because I know he likes young, blonde, white chicks. I have nothing against that.
Oh, I ain't mad.
That's his thing. Okay, fine. I mean, he was dating, what was that gorgeous girl? Mod Squad. Can't remember her name, but he, that's
Peggy
what he
Lipton?
likes. So,
Peggy Lipton?
Yes, there you go.
I knew that. I knew it off the top of my head.
We need to have a ding button. Ding! Like when you're on the game show. And also, by the way, you need to have a rope, when you're doing the lasso, like, got to reel in, you need to do that with me when I'm going too far. But anyway.
Q was something else, man. He was getting it in.
She was beautiful, and they had it always appeared to be a great marriage.
Right.
I don't know what their whole life was. I mean, I know, but it's not my place to say. But it was actually back then, it was a statement.
Okay.
And that, to me, was great. So now you get here, and he's still doing the same thing, so whatever. But the whole story was she went to him. He didn't search her out. She searched him out.
Right. Okay.
So, okay, there you go. She's the gold digger.
But I got a question.
Uh-huh.
Is her present husband, aware of that?
He is now.
Uh-oh.
And have you looked at him?
Oh my.
I call him.
My.
To me, he's
You'll
Jared
be happy about that.
Wimpster. He's such. I can't use the word, but
Don't use
it's
the
a
word.
kitty cat.
Right.
It's a kitty cat that Trump liked to grab. So go grab the pussycat.
Yeah, go grab
That is Jared Kushner.
Yeah, that's something else.
He's
man.
such
grabs
a. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's where we are, and that's how I feel about that one. And I feel that he's just showing. When you talk about Quincy Jones, I feel he's just showing. Come on, people. It's not about when a basketball player says I did 50,000 women, 40,000 women. It's not what he was saying because this man has had women I know across the board that you would be like, what?
Yeah.
That's not what he's saying.
Right.
He's saying yes. So they can't sit there and act all prudish and pretty. I'm going to give you my part. And I also feel like there's more to it that they know. I don't know what it is, but he's not just coming out to say that. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to brag about his women, if you think about it. There's no common sense here. Why are you going to brag about this loser woman?
Right. And I heard, I heard men, but I'm not going to even get into that. But just rumors. I mean, quiet. I mean, what I heard. I don't know what they do out there in Hollywood. But
Yeah, no, I don't go to those parties. I don't go to parties.
I'm not the
I'm
judge.
not as exciting as
I
you
don't
may
judge.
think I am. No,
Right.
I'm actually, I sit home and I paint. And then after I get off the phone with you, tomorrow I'm on my computer researching, like, how are we going to make it better next week? I mean, I don't have time. And my boyfriend is in Europe, so I speak to him and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa. But what I do want you to do, Lisa, we do have a special guest coming up. Tommy. Monroe, former FBI.
He's a badass, by the way. He's a badass.
Oh, yeah.
He's badass. I'm just telling you. That dude, when you look at him, I don't know if you've seen him already, but when you look at him, he looks at you and you have no idea what the blank he's thinking. You're like, what's he thinking? He's the coolest dude you will ever know, but he's never going to tell you what he's thinking. That's what I love about him, because he's smart. FBI.
He's smart. He's a smart one. Then that's good, because you don't always you don't tell him what you think. You don't let him know everything. And we got him coming up. So can you stick around and stay on the interview with us with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a music break, and I want you to hang around with me, and we're gonna have Thomas Monroe. Tommy Monroe. That's
okay. So just real quick, I'm going to stay on hold, right? You don't need me to hang up, right?
Yeah, stay on hold.
Because I can hang up. Okay.
How would you like to do it? Would you like to hang up and call back in 3 minutes?
No, I can hold. I have enough batteries.
All right. That's right. She has enough batteries. All right, hold tight. It's the 640 Evening Show, and we're gonna be right back.
Same shit, different day, just another week. Shout out to J, man, way to make him feel the beat. That 808 playing, hit me from another street. Me put the mic down, it's something that you'll never see. Even in class, I'm thinking of rhymes all day. Head bobbing when I'm walking through the hallway. Another kid trying to rap's what they all say. But y'all don't know the half, I came from a long way. Started from the bottom, but I'm still not at the top. I can feel I'm getting close, but I'm stuck in one spot. Trying to make a move when it ain't even my turn. If I could speak for myself, I would say leave them and let them learn. No concern for the people who can't even get their head right. Always in a rush, but you catching every red light. A long swim, I'd advise you to tread light. All-star genetics, man, but I guess that I was bred right. Yo.
It's a rap beat. 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 It's a rap beat.
Ride through my city, feeling like the man. Hustle every day, I'm only doing what I can. Blood, sweat, and tears, fire in my breath. Bass in the beat, make you think you're going deaf. Talking like you know, but you're really fake. Trying to give me beef, I eat it like a steak. Living to the fullest, following a dream. Only thing I know is that the truth will set you free. Here we go, got a graveyard full of dead beats. If you're sleeping on me, I'ma choke you with the bed sheets. Got a heart of stone, iron jaw, and some lead feet. Raw like I'm red meat, all I do is shed heat. Before you play the cards dealt, homie, check the deck. I leave you decapitated if whoever neck and neck. If I choose to take a shot, it's nothing that you can deflect. I don't want standing ovations, I want them to genuflect. If you hate, you gotta go, line them up like dominoes. I ain't blown up yet, but I still hit you with the lava flow. Wanna get to the top, I'll knock them off in El Geronimo. You running with me or you running from me, homie, vamonos.
It's a rap beat. 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 It's a rap beat.
Yeah, the difference of skill between me and you is astronomical, moronical. I pose a plan fairly economical. These new artists strike me quite often as very comical. I make them levitate, but homie, I ain't talking chronicle. You gotta pick your poison as we choose our fate. I'm taking too much Adderall, I think I'm losing weight. But I'm at this every day, just developing a skill set. Prestige to the game, you ain't even gotta kill yet. To be the best, that's a heavy burden to bear. We certainly care, we hurt and we share. Cursing and worsening, needing nursing for surgery tears. Don't take it personally, but that person is hurting and scared, burning hairs. Ever since I was a youngin' in the 4th grade, mama bought me country grammar, edited and store page. Way before the puberty and all the foreplay, I knew right then and there that one day this would be my forte. From the bottom to right up with the rest, cold-hearted how I spot 'em, now I'm dying to impress. Take a look at my attire, see it's ironed in this press. Never retire or fire, only hired with the best, eh?
It's a rap beat. 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 It's a rap beat.
You're now in tune to the hottest internet radio show east side of the Potomac, the 640 Evening Show.
And we're back, and we're live, and I have no shades on. I am right here to introduce my next guest, former FBI agent, retired FBI agent, Mr. Tommy Monroe. And welcome to the 640. And thank you, and I appreciate you joining us today. Ron said I don't talk that loud and stuff through my microphone, so I make sure I can talk so they can pick it up. Mm-hmm. And I appreciate you joining us on the hard drive. I'm going to give you a little test right quick. Lisa, you still there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
And I see Tommy Monroe,
Hey, Lisa.
Special Agent FBI.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, I do. And did I give the credentials out correctly? How I
Close enough.
Okay.
Close enough. When I spent 28 years in the FBI, worked a number of violations. My specialty, if I had a specialty, was public corruption. I was a public corruption supervisor in Washington.
D.C.?
Washington, D.C.
Did my name come up?
No, your name did not come up.
Oh, good.
So I did that for a number of years. That was my specialty.
Okay.
And then when I moved on from that, I went to headquarters, and I was a terrorism supervisor at headquarters.
Okay.
And that's how I finished out my career. I retired from headquarters as a terrorism supervisor. So I've done a little bit of it all. Early in my career, I did the normal, bank robberies, the drugs, the gangs, the fugitives. But I got tired of that. I wanted to focus in on, the high-profile crimes. So I went with public corruption.
Well, okay, cool. And I apologize for sending you on so many goose chases. I know you couldn't catch me, but
And we don't get the smart ones. We don't catch the smart ones. So there you go.
But all seriousness, man, I know that's a job that's a thankless job sometimes to the community. But you never know that you need these things until when it's affecting one's community and stuff and that type of stuff. But I want to let you know I appreciate your services and stuff, and I definitely appreciate that. If you can possibly and give me some type of insight about like what's going on with the White House and with the FBI situation that's going down now. Can you touch on that a little bit? Because I have no clarity in that what's going on.
Lisa, I was talking to Lisa last week, and she asked me if I would come on and talk about. It's been a lot of disinformation put out by the White House and a lot of Republicans on Capitol Hill about the FBI. And she asked if I would come on and try to shed some light on what is going on. And, first of all, people have to understand the FBI is probably one of the most conservative organizations out there.
Okay.
So for the president and for some Republicans on Capitol Hill to label them as, a liberal lapdog, someone who's out to get Trump because he's president, that's absolutely false. The FBI is an organization, like I said, is very, very conservative, and they are what we would consider apolitical. They don't care if you're a Democrat. They don't care if you're a Republican. They don't care if you're independent.
Okay.
The only thing they care about are the facts.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone commits a crime, they never say, "Are you a Democrat? Or are you a Republican?" They want to know the facts. Did this individual commit the crime?
Right.
And in my almost 29 years in the FBI, and again, my specialty was public corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Public corruption on Capitol Hill. I've worked public corruption on Capitol Hill.
Okay.
During all that time, no one in the FBI ever asked me, was I a Democrat or was I a Republican?
Right.
They just said, hey, go out there. If someone's breaking the law, we want you to investigate. We want you to gather evidence, present that evidence to the prosecutors, and then we want to prosecute the fullest extent of the law.
Okay.
Now you have a president who is smearing the FBI, disparaging the FBI, saying that they are out to get him, which is not the case, which is total false.
Okay.
The FBI doesn't operate like people who are in law enforcement and who are in the intelligence community understand the FBI doesn't operate like that. It's all about the facts. Someone breaks the law, if someone's a spy, if someone's a terrorist, we just go for the facts, and we go where the facts take us. If if the facts take us to the White House, then so be it.
Right.
So by him disparaging the FBI, and a lot of people say, well, he is, well, when you have the investigation into the Russia meddling into the elections.
Election, right.
So Mueller's leading that investigation, but his investigators are FBI agents. So by the president's disparaging the FBI, he is trying to taint the investigation against him. So you say, well, you know, the FBI, you can't trust them. They're on the witch hunt. They're lying. You know, they bugged Trump Tower. He is trying to put it out in the public's mind that the FBI is tainted, that the FBI is against him, to try to get the people to believe what he's saying.
And not the with the FBI.
And not with the FBI.
Okay.
Because the big thing with the FBI, it's about the reputation.
Right.
It's the FBI. When the FBI shows up on your doorstep and knocks on your door, and you open the door and there's the FBI, you know right away it's legit.
Yeah.
They show you that the FBI
But
badge.
you know what, Tommy, I have one question. And my big question is because, and you are like me, we can go on and on with a lot of detail, and we only have but so much time. So when I look at the FBI, and I know how it was from my life knowing you, and I don't understand, and I think this is what the listeners need to understand. You were the first black FBI agent I ever met. And just so people know, I know you through like someone that I know. So it's not, this is not like, oh my God, Lisa had to go to jail because she curses like a sailor. This is something different. And I know you intimately as a close family friend.
Okay.
And what I think people need to understand is, when you hear this idiot in the White House talking about, you have millennials who are lazy, which was his, Kelly and himself, and black people are and lazy, and Mexicans are gangsters and rapists and everything. And then, and he's talking about DACA and all this, and you look at the FBI, there are a lot of minorities, not enough, because I know that Comey wanted to have more minorities, and there just aren't enough. But when you look at this, how is it that how do we get people to understand, hey, you have your own brothers and sisters out there fighting for you every day in the field, not just in the U.S., but in foreign countries, and you are going to let this man sit there and it's almost like he takes a paintbrush of blood and wipes it across the whole intel community as if they are a piece of shyster.
Well, yeah, and you have to
but
understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but you have to understand how the FBI operates, how the intelligence community operates. When you talk about the intelligence community, you're talking probably about 16 agencies. So it's just not the FBI and the CIA. You have NSA, you have the DOD entities. So there are a lot of entities that make up the intelligence community. So when you have the president who is making disparaging remarks against the intelligence community, against the FBI, does it upset them? Yes, but they are all professionals. They are willing. Most of those people, if not all of them, are willing to give up their life for American citizens.
Okay. So I think that point is made. Now, what happens with people who are living in communities like Baltimore, when they may have, someone can be living in a beautiful home that their generations and generations have lived in this home, and then all of a sudden they have someone moving in next door, and that person next door may be having this sex ring, sex trafficking ring, and they don't know what to do, and and now people don't feel like they can go to the FBI because of what just happened with that stupid memo. So what do you tell people in the community, let's just say of Baltimore, when they never really knew what their rights are, and they do want to stand up for people and protect people, but now how do they do this? How do they know they can go to the FBI? Because actually, I don't even think people really knew they could go to the FBI before. But let's say they now know, what do they have to do to go to the FBI to give information, to take care of people and protect people who are victims?
Well, there are a number of ways. What I would first say is, trust in the FBI, trust in your intelligence community, trust in the FBI. Just because the president tries to smear the FBI doesn't mean it's true. When something happens, when the next
But hold on, TV time out. Hold on. Let me just, before we get past that point, I think what people need to understand is that he doesn't want you to trust the FBI because the FBI is on his ass, getting ready to put his ass in jail, because we do know that he worked with Russia. I don't want you to answer that question because you can't. I mean, that comment, because you can't. But it's clear. It's been clear for a long time. So he's just doing what he has to do to put dirt on his grave. But at the same time, he's doing it at the cost of the American democracy and the peace for America and equality. And so he and his whole stupid team are constantly throwing people under the bus. And forget his team in the White House. How about the American people? Because our democracy is literally crumbling. And it's crumbling
let me say
in
this.
the sense that, let me just make this one more point. It's crumbling because if there is, which is the reality is that you don't know how he's going to set Kim Jong-un off. And if that guy wants to send an atomic bomb over here, we don't have allies anymore. We don't have people anymore who used to say, I will protect you.
Well, let me say this.
They don't do it anymore.
Let me say this. Like I was telling 640 earlier, the reason why he is disparaging the FBI is because he is trying to deflect from the investigation of himself. So the more you badmouth the FBI, the more people aren't going to believe. When Mueller does come out with this report that the FBI has helped put together, he's hoping that, well, people won't believe it. But you have to...
Yeah, but there's a problem there, because I was reading a report today, and it's saying 77% of Republicans believe that this Russian probe is BS.
Well, and the FBI, I can tell you right now, the FBI doesn't care what people are thinking, what the polls say.
They want the facts.
They want the facts.
Right.
So they're going to go. They're going to grab the facts. They're going to get the facts. They're going to interview whoever they need to interview, regardless of what the majority of this group thinks or that group thinks. So they're just going to gather the facts, and they're going to come up with a report. And they may indict other individuals. They, whether or not you can indict the president is a whole different can of worms. But they don't care what people think. The only thing they care about are the facts, and that's what they'll do. They'll gather the facts. But what Trump is doing, he is trying to put, have people distrust the FBI, and that has larger ramifications against the FBI.
Yeah.
Now, set aside what's going on with Trump and Russia.
Right.
He keeps bad-mouthing the FBI. You can't trust them. They're liars.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Right. Yeah.
So, and then one of the big things.
Wow.
When you go to the FBI, a lot of times you say, well, I have some information to give you, but, you can't attribute it to me. So I'll give it to you, but my name can never come up. And the FBI will say, okay, we'll take that information. We'll protect you. We'll never release your name.
Gotcha.
Now what the president has done, which never happens, he has released the name of people who have given us information.
Wow.
So now if you go to someone, say you said someone moves next to you and is running a sex ring, and that neighbor says, well, I need to contact someone. Let me contact the FBI. They may say, wait a minute. the FBI, if I want to be protected, but they can't protect me. They didn't protect these other folks because Trump said they didn't protect them, and they gave that information out. So why should I go to the FBI and provide information if they can't protect me? So it has larger ramifications. His attacks on the FBI, not not so much concern with him, but the concerns about the reputation of the FBI.
Let me ask you a question. Go ahead, Lisa. Go ahead, because I was about to get off base for a second because I was going to ask a question like this. So, with that being said, is that one of the reasons why we all of a sudden got all these sex scandals? Everybody had came forward about what was going on because something was being directed to a particular person that was in the White House. So, if you're going to try to bring these sex scandals up, then we have to reveal all these sex scandals that's going on?
Well, I think what happened when the first one came out, it was the opening of the floodgates.
Okay.
So then you had these sex scandals, sex abuse cases that came forward,
right.
And I would be surprised if more didn't come out.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, and Congress has a great way of protecting itself.
Mm-hmm.
So now things are just starting to come out about what members of Congress have done with respect to, sexual harassment.
Right.
They have kept that pretty quiet over the years because that's what Congress does.
Mm-hmm.
But now since these things are starting to leak out,
right.
more people are coming forward. Hey, this congressman did this, that congressman did that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're going to see more of that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay, Lisa. That's interesting.
Well, speaking of the sexual harassment, because I live in Hollywood area. The young lady, who brought it all out, this is a lot of pressure on her, and she's having a difficult time with that pressure, and it is not easy. I have learned for a woman to come out and say that someone did it, and this is what people don't understand, including women who go against women who bring things out. Truthfully, I have, and I know we're going on a different subject, but I do have to make this statement. I resent these women who bash women who find the courage to come out and say, this is what happened to me. Because for a woman to have to step back and figure out, she, number one, feels horrible because the guy who did it to her is saying things to her like, I'm going to ruin your career. Oh, I love you. I think you're my friend, and blah, blah, blah. She doesn't know what to do with it because it jacks her mind up so badly. She doesn't know what to do, and then she thinks she's a bad person. That is psychology 101. And these men have known this. And so when they go after these women who come out to say something, it is horrible for them. It's like, oh my God. I mean, I've talked to so many women who have gone through this, and they tell me, I did not want to do it. I didn't want to say anything, but they felt it was their obligation. So I just want to make that point. And then to go back, we have several points I want to go back to. So give me which point you want me to make a point, because I have so many thoughts in my mind right now. I'm like,
You're gonna have to shrink them, because Lisa, we have like 2 minutes. I got my got the producer in my ear. We definitely have to get ready to move on in a second. So we got like 2 minutes. So if you want, it's anything one that you want to hit on, that you want to, Mr.
My biggest thing is, point is people have to vote. They have to vote, and they can't drink the Kool-Aid. And the Kool-Aid is, especially for the millennials, hey, sit on your couch, don't vote, because if you don't vote, you prove the point, you don't matter. And that's what happens. If you don't vote, you don't matter. But if you do vote, you matter. And they have the power. And I can't emphasize it enough how much power that they have. And Tommy, I think you can make a comment about that, because this is so important.
Oh, definitely. People should get involved. You don't have to get out. A lot of people say, well, you need to run for office, you need to do this, you need to do that. Just stay aware of what's going on in the media, And at minimum, just vote. You don't have to get out there. You don't have to march. Just vote. And always understand there are always two sides of every story. Just because the president says something doesn't mean it's true.
Right.
No matter how many times he says it. If he says something 1,000 times, doesn't mean it's true. If he tells you 2 and 2 is 5, and he says that 1,000 times, well, some people will just, hey, the president said it, so it must be true.
Right.
So just
well, you know what? And it goes back to Hitler. It was Hitler who said, you say it enough, people will eventually believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you tell the black community that you're not worth anything, they will believe it. And that is what we have to get rid of, because that is BS.
Okay.
Well, and I know time is short, but I just want to leave in your listeners' mind that, hey, the FBI is out there every day. You know, I don't care what the president says. I don't care what the Republican says. There is no, conspiracy to go after the president.
Right.
The FBI is out there. They just want to gather the facts. Doesn't matter if it's the president's case. Doesn't matter if it's my case or anyone's case. They'll gather the facts, and wherever the facts take them, that's where they go.
Right. And Tommy, and once again, like you said, if he says 2 and 2 is 5, if he says so much, he can believe it. He can say whatever he says. But real quick, can the man say shithole? Can he really say shithole?
He said shithole, and I can say it. Tommy can't say it, but I can.
I ain't never heard a person. I've never heard a person that curse like shit. Not the 4-letter word.
Well, presidents behind
they didn't say anything, but I'm saying publicly.
No.
And then it's not like he had a hot mic. He said it.
Yeah. Well, with this president, there are a lot of things that aren't normal and that are, aren't normal protocol that he's doing. Unfortunately.
So, and I just have to say real quick, Tommy, and this is the thing. There are a lot of shithole people that work for the FBI.
Oh.
And there are a lot of shithole people that fight in our Army, Navy, Air Force. And so that blank, he needs to go blank himself, because these people are here on this planet in America to defend democracy, that he is willing to give up for his pocketbook. But right now, it's not even about his pocketbook. Yes, he owes money, billions, but right now he's trying to not be assassinated by the Russians. And I'm not saying you say anything, but at the end of the day, when you owe Russia money, they're going to come after you.
Well,
and he does.
I owe everybody, but I don't owe them.
Let me say this, believe me, the FBI is not perfect. Like every agency, like every organization, you have your bad apples, you have your faults.
Right.
Matter of fact, I worked in the Internal Affairs Unit of the FBI for 4 years, so I can tell you we're not perfect. But when we find those agents that commit misconduct or criminality, we we handle it administratively. If it's a violation of policy, if it's a criminal act, we prosecute them. We don't care if you're an agent. We don't care if you are a citizen. If you break the law, we'll prosecute you. And I'm not happy to say it. I have sent agents to jail.
Wow.
I mean, it happens. When you find a bad apple, you have to get rid of it. And that's what the FBI does.
And on that, we have to get ready to go. I got DJ Kenny Price, but Mr.
I love you guys. Thank
Monroe,
you.
I like to say we come with gifts, man, just for being on the 640 Evening Show, man. We get that to you, get a little smell good for you.
Excellent.
It's within the Valentine's Day, so get a little spray. Hope you got some significant other. Go there and have yourself a good thing, man.
I appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
That's low. Mr. Monroe,
Thank
man.
You guys.
Thomas Monroe, FBI agent, retired FBI agent. Hopefully we get him back on the 640
Anytime.
Show evening again. Let's hit it with Kenny Price. I got 320 and 320 experience coming up. I'm DJ 640. Take me away, DJ Kenny Price. Let's do it.
Discover Whatever it takes to bring you closer to me, baby. Sexy lady, you are the one. Delicious lips, vivacious hips, I like your style. Come to me, pretty lady. Come on, come to me, baby, please. If you leave a love, this love, I see, yeah. Baby, come home to me. Oh.
I wanna hear your voice. Come on and get with me. A real true OG, straight from the BAD. Here to set you free. Baby, Tommy nerd. All I wanna do is serve. Check out your curve. The two bodies merge. I'm just a real brother. My name is Timberland. I wanna hold your hand. One day I'll be your man.
I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner. Someone who knows how to ride without even falling on. Gotta be compatible. Takes me to my limits. Girl, when I break you home, I promise that you won't wanna get on. Come on and let's do it. Ride it, roll it, my saddles, stage it. Come and jump in it. Come on and let's do it. Ride it,
You say you're hurting all because they say I'm flirting, oh no. You just can't take it anymore. Your friends say I'm no good for you, but in my heart I'm so true. A partner for life, we can be sure. You asked me for some time to clear your mind.
anything to me.
I stayed away, it hurt so much without your touch. Now I'm back and you say just a little bit longer, baby. But my love keeps growing stronger. A little more time to say, but in my head a love song plays for you and me. We played in the rain together. That feeling lives on forever. Memories that bring tears of joy. We've had our share of bad times too, hurting each other, me and you. Brought us much closer in the end. There's just too much we both want for to put it all down the drain. I've stayed away just for a while, but now you're driving me insane. Just a little bit longer, baby, but my love keeps growing stronger. A little more time to say, but in my head a love song plays for you. And just a little bit longer, baby, but my love keeps growing stronger. A little more time to say, but in my head a love song plays for you and me.
to your limit. While you spot and grinning, a bunch of foxy women. I just speedball with cars, that's the valid. I get clothes custom made from a stylist. Cruise in my Lexus land with no malice. While you walk the street until your feet get callous. Take you on the natural high like a pallet. It be all good, toss your clothes like a salad. When it's all over, put your vote in my ballot. It's my diner, I'm Mel and you're Alice. Spend the night in Little C's Palace. It be all good as long as you don't act childish. While you standing there with the crisp in your cup, the worst come to worst, keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, not trying to put a rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you.
Hey yo, shorty, won't you go get a bag of the legal? I'll be undressed in the bra or see-through. While you count your dues, thinking I'ma cheat you. The only one thing I wanna do is freak you. Keep the stone sets, I got my own baguettes. And I'll be doing things that you won't regret. Little Kim the queen bee, so you best take heed. Shall I proceed? Yes indeed. I'ma throw shade if I can't get paid. Blow you up to your girl like the army grenade. You can slide on my ice like the escapade. When itchy yaya with the marmalade. Who me? Not you. Oh yes, who's he? I even did your man style, but I love your profile. Whisper in your ear and get you all shook up, but don't blush. Just keep this on the hush.
I know you see me on the video. I know you heard me on the radio. But you still don't pay me no attention. Listening to what your girlfriends mention. He's a slut, he's a hoe.
I'm a man, and I'm playing just to live. I'm a player, and I'm playing.
You see, I made up my mind when I was 17. I ain't with no marriage and a wedding ring. I be a player for life, so where's my wife? Probably at the rehab.
What's up? Who this?
Gerard, how you doing, man?
Hey, what up? Who this?
Hey, this DJ. Let me speak to the DJ. I need to holler at DJ Zoo.
Hey, you got him.
This DJ Thin Slice. This DJ Thin Slice.
You got him.
What's up, baby? What's up? Let me speak to the DJ, man. I gotta relay some info to him. I'm watching y'all on screen, man.
He right there. You got a minute. Go ahead. Talk to him.
Hey, Kit.
Yeah.
Turn the reverb off, man.
Ain't nothing to do with that, man. I'm not controlling the sound.
All right, so whoever it is, turn the reverb off, man.
Oh, so we got the music inspector that's calling in here, right?
Hey, I'm the man. When I come up in there, I'm gonna rock the show, man.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Turn the reverb off, baby.
Okay. Hey, yo, we gonna cut the reverb off. We back here. We back here with my man C Pratt. What we got?
Yeah, Eastside Ali, man. Eastside.
We got Ali.
We got Ali in the building, man.
Ali's in the building.
Yeah,
Ali's in the building. Cut that. Hey, Ron, rewind that back. Don't put that on there. Don't put that.
It's all good, man.
We got
It's
Ali in
all
the building.
good.
What we want to do, we got a couple things. I want Ali to get up on the stage. Ali gonna do his thing. But before we get ready, before Ali do his thing, we want to play a cut on his first, so we can go ahead and get him set up, so he won't be walking all over us, that type of thing. 320 Experience also in the building.
You already know what it is, man.
Kenny D.
320 Experience.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Evening show, what it do?
Y'all keep it locked right here. This is my man Ali right here. Real talk. We're gonna be right back. 640 Evening Show. Ron, put me in the monitors.
This line, you know what the fuck going on, nigga? Man, my nigga Dash in this bitch, man. We banging this shit, nigga. You know we bringing this shit to life, nigga. Fuck going on, nigga. I'm a trapper, I'm a trapper. Y'all niggas some actors. She said I'm a packer. We hit, I'm a whacker. 6'1" not the Raptors. Big 4-5 for clapping. Make your bitch ass back up. Pussy boy don't act up. Tryna run my sack up. About to load my Mac up. Blow that nigga back up. Blow that nigga Zack up. Cook that fucking crack up. I got big crack, 32 no shot. Dirty do is black. Be your hoe attack. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Beat that hoe from the back. Keep that hoe on sacks. Fifth, turn this to the max. What up, Dash? The fuck going on? Six niggas standing out, there's three niggas. We pull up on niggas shit and we eat niggas. We still beat niggas. Don't think it's sweet, nigga. And your bitch gon' eat my dick because I'm meat, nigga. Yeah, bitch, me, nigga. Yeah. Free my niggas, mad as fuck, can't see my niggas. Keep that shit GG, my nigga. Just know that you one of the realest. Bum home hurt these niggas' feelings. Niggas wanna work while you was drilling. So them niggas don't eat no dinner. We gon' slide when we get them scrimmage. Niggas be high, them niggas pretending. Cook a nigga block, no chicken tenders. Put a nigga in shock, he a chicken dinner. Drinking this walk, got my shit in the blender. Yeah, that Urks got me high as shit, man. I'm in my fucking boots. And my nigga Dash, man. Astronaut status, nigga, we high as fuck, nigga. 2K18 tonight, nigga. Know the fuck going on. New Year's, same me, pussy. Yeah. And I'm with the fuck shit. I'm with the fuck shit. I'm with the fuck shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. East Ali, man.
Yes, ooh.
Know what the fuck going on,
the fuck going on, nigga, man? My nigga Dash, nigga, big man. Banging this shit, you know, banging this shit like, fuck.
What you want? I'm a trapper, trap. I'm a trapper, try, y'all niggas some actors. Cheesehead, I'm a packer. Ooh, Weezehead, I'm a whacker. Ooh, 6'1", not the Raptors. Ooh, big 4-5 for clap you. Ooh, make your bitch ass back up.
Pass it, boy, don't act up.
Ooh, about to run my sack up. Blow that nigga, yeah, blow that nigga Zack up. Ooh, blow that nigga, yeah, kill that fucking crack up, bitch. Ooh. I got big crack, 32 no shot. Dirty do is black.
Be your hoe attack.
How you doing? Nice to meet you. Beat that hoe from the back. Keep that hoe in sacks, Phil. Turn this to the max, yeah. 320, what the fuck going on? It was 6 niggas standing out, there's 3 niggas. We pull up on niggas shit
and we eat niggas.
We still beat niggas. Don't think it's sweet, nigga. And your bitch gon' eat my dick because I'm me, nigga. Yeah, big B, nigga. Yeah. Free my niggas, mad as fuck, can't see my niggas. Keep that shit GG, my nigga. Just know what you one of the realest. Bum home hurt these niggas' feelings. Niggas want work while you was drilling. So them niggas don't eat no dinner. We gon' slide, we get them swimmers. Niggas be high, them niggas pretending. Cook a nigga block, no chicken tenders. Put a nigga in shock, he a chicken dinner. Drinking this walk, got my shit in the blender. Wow. Yeah, east side. Ali, nigga, you know the fuck going on, man. Back in there on my niggas, man. Ain't nothing new. Same me.
2K18 tonight, bitches know the fuck going on. New Year's, same me.
Stop.
Pussy. Yeah.
I'm with the fuck shit. I'm with it.
Fuck shit. I'm with the fuck shit. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Man, I'm fucking with my nigga DJ 320, man. You know what it is, man. Let's get it. Salute. We back.
Ali in the building.
Ali, man.
Yeah.
We gotta clap that up, man. We gotta clap that up, man.
I like that joint, man. Like, what's the name of that song again?
You got, hold on, before, you know what I'm saying, we gonna get everything right, you know, make sure my man got his mic on. You said that, it's all good, man. 640 gonna get him right, you know.
Put it right in the middle, right in the middle.
Proper etiquette, man. The proper etiquette, you know what I'm saying. Get the good man right one time, man.
There you go.
Welcome to the 640 in the show once again, man. Go ahead, Kenny D. You said we was about to ask him, man.
Yeah, I want to know the name of that song.
Yeah, the name of that joint, I named that joint Bally Love. Bally Love. What made you name Bally Love? Yeah, why? Like, just like, for real, you know, I slatted to see. It's called Cali Love. Okay. You know, okay. Sex, money, murder for life, man. So I just like, you know, yeah, I put B's in front of all the C's or whatever. Yeah, big B's. All right. Yeah. But nah, that joint Bally Love too, because I got another joint named Bally Love. Okay. So it's basically like some Tupac Biggie back to Cali back, you know. I'm going. Like, exactly. Okay. So it's like one and two. Oh yeah, okay. I feel it. How long you been rapping for? I've been rapping for a little minute, actually. Like I came out, I started just on some little play around, you know, in the neighborhood.
What neighborhood is that?
Thule Street.
Thule Street, Thule Cup, Thule Cup.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Lil Weed,
shout
man.
out to the man. Free the real, man.
Free the real, man. Stay free, man.
All that. But yeah, like, free my nigga Wop. You know, Wop, messing with Wop, you know, he had his little clout or whatever. So, I mean, you know, we hopped on the record together.
Ali, before you, I want you to go ahead and finish that, but Kenny D cannot have a half and half iced tea thing on there, drinking out of the rim on top of the thing.
Y'all gave me the cup. Y'all gave me the cup.
Put that thing underneath. You know, you can't have a half and half.
We gonna have the shots. We gotta keep the shots going.
1738 and a half and half.
After 1738 though, I ain't drinking nothing cheap.
Already. But nah, though, you know, just funning around for real, and you know, people liked it. People liked it, that voice. They was like, man, like Slim, you don't need to sound like, you know, like that's your voice,
right,
type shit. That's how you talk. So
yeah,
it was like, man, yeah, keep going with it. I mean, before then I dropped a little mixtape, but it was a little play around. So
I got you.
Yeah.
And it's like in time, you know what I'm saying, you're just gonna keep getting better and better with your craft, right?
Yeah, no question.
That's all it is. And you said, how long you been rapping for? How many years?
It'd be like 5 now.
5 years?
Yeah, going on 5.
5 years strong. That's all right, man. Anything that anybody or anything that influenced you to rap?
Man, for real, like I always had the wave. Like a lot of people, you know, just like came up to me with a lot of stuff, you know, as far as in like fashion,
right,
rapping, you know, people took heed in me, like down in my whole life, my tattoos and shit. The people like, yeah, some people like this, dang, why you look like that? And then some people like, shit, man, you look, man, you just like, you got your own little style.
Yeah,
do that shit, push it.
Hey, like, is it wicked? Like, can you explain your tattoos?
Yeah.
Well, like, I know you got a lot, but like,
yeah, no question.
some, you know, like the tattoos that stand out, explain them.
Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, my mother name on my face.
Okay.
Yeah, she.
Shout out to Dukes.
Yes, sir. You know, Mom, I love you, man. You know,
Mom Dukes watching?
Nah,
yes,
Mom Dukes might be watching. I don't know. Mom Dukes keep up, you know. But yeah, shout out to Mom Dukes. What I can say there's a lot, but most of my stars, you see stars, like I said, you know, that's Big Blood. You know, the Arabic, you know, Muslim. And it's like, you know, man, shit, I don't even know. I was about to say, I'm looking under my face now.
I say, yeah, man, like,
gotta pick them up.
I be forgetting about my tattoos, whatever, and then, like, I thought I was tatted. I ain't shaking fan, you know what you got right now.
It don't stop.
Yeah, that's all right, man. So, it's 2018 now. You know what I'm saying? You've been 5 years in the game. What should be expected from Ali in 2018?
Just a lot a more new sound.
Okay.
Man, trying to stay out of trouble, man. That's my most important, you know.
You been doing a good job at that?
Some bumpy roads, you know, bumpy roads. But
okay, but yeah, like everybody grows though, man.
I'm gonna keep doing this music, man, because I mean, for real, I like this, and it's just like keep me out of trouble or whatever. So you know, spreading my word through the beats.
So your flow is into like the trap type musical style, or what you know, what's the influence of it? What's the lane that when you be speaking your bars and stuff?
Shit, I mean, for real, like how they say nowadays, I feel like, I mean, I fit with that SoundCloud rappers.
SoundCloud?
You know, that wave, like
I got you.
Dex, and you know, just through my beats, like.
What else?
I feel like, yeah, that type wave. You know, I can go on anything for real.
Do you consider yourself a SoundCloud rapper? Like some people think like that's good, like, and then some other people like, yeah, well,
they ain't really rapping.
Yeah, you just a SoundCloud rapper. You're not gonna make nothing off of it. Like, do you consider yourself a SoundCloud rapper? Like, how do you feel about people saying like that, saying SoundCloud rappers? Like, what's your definition of it?
I mean, honestly, I fuck with SoundCloud rappers. Uzi, I mean, you know, people got their own wave.
Is he still considered as a SoundCloud rapper?
Not no more. He's mainstream now, but like, like a lot of people came up off of SoundCloud.
Exactly, Cardi and shit, like them type people. I feel like they got their little own style, whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, far as in what I speak on stuff that is either I'm doing or it happened, like something that I remember. I go back in time in my brain, like.
All right, so look. All right, so an example, right? So like a lot of people say SoundCloud rapper, right? A SoundCloud rapper is like they not really real. They not rapping what they say they about. They get they just internet.
Yeah, they just swag rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
They found something nice, and then they just happen to build something off SoundCloud.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I
So
feel
like a lot of people don't.
I'm
saying like it's a lot of definitions from that.
Right. I say that because more so like my beats, like I said, like I can't just go off anything. I gotta hear that. I gotta have that. You know that? Yeah, that's that. Ooh, digga ooh. But I put my old little, you know, my life in that beat type or whatever.
Definitely.
Okay.
Is that, what you think of, speaking of like, you know what I'm saying, SoundCloud rappers and rappers, what do you think about the DMV rap, man?
Big ups to everybody doing their thing out here. You know, I don't hate in my blood, motherfucking. But I mean, some of them I'm rocking with. Some of them is just like this. Oh yeah, he rapping, boo. You know, it is what it is. But you know, like I said, it is. You know, it is what it is.
Okay. Do you feel is that as the area that we are, that the, you know what I'm saying, that's the rappers out here, you know what I'm saying, everybody, you know what I'm saying, wants to, you know what I'm saying, make it and everything like that.
Right.
And when people throw salt on another, you know what I'm saying, talent that's trying to do their thing, just because they not in the same, you know what I'm saying, the same shoes that they in right now, in the same spot, how you feel about that?
Man, I say stop that shit, man. You know, that's why we can't be at peace now, man. We can't be at peace now for that dumb shit right there. That reason right there.
Yeah.
I'm the type, man, like, it's a money world.
Right.
You know, and hood boys.
It's enough for
It's
everything.
enough for everybody.
Exactly.
Man.
Everybody can eat.
Straight up.
Right.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
People can't stand in lane though, so you know, to each his own, man. Do y'all, just don't bum in my way. Fuck all that.
So once you said that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta keep this rap thing going and everything, how do you do it? You know what I'm saying? Because you say you're trying to stay out of trouble, and you know, sometimes, you know, trouble just happens, just, you know what I'm saying, peek around the corner or whisper in the ear, you know, you know what I'm saying, you get that conscience,
right.
And you know what I'm saying, you got to step out, you know what I'm saying, for that. How do you end up balancing that out?
Man, honestly, man, stay in the stew. And I feel like if I stay in the stew, it'll get, you might have heard dying down in my music, because it's like everything that I get in trouble for, it's like,
exactly.
I'm speaking
it's
on
like
it.
right,
Like, so it's like, yeah, I'm really, you know, doing the shit. So.
You have an urge, again, you know what I'm saying, when you know what I'm saying, like you do a song, say you're in the studio, and you write a song, or do you write?
Sometimes.
Oh,
no
got
lie,
you. Respect.
No bluff. We don't cap over here.
Okay, no capping over here,
no
man.
Cap. Yeah,
you know
I sit down and
nowadays, everybody don't write nowadays.
Right.
That's just shit crazy to me.
Exactly.
But you know, it's all good though. You know, teach his own.
They just get up and do it, huh?
Yeah, right, exactly.
If you said do it,
hit record.
Like
already, man. But yeah, so like I said, once you like in the studio, you know what I'm saying, you get your song right. Is there any, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you be like, damn, what if I just get back to that one time? You know what I'm saying? Do you get that urge?
Not really, because it's all, like, most of the shit is fresh, it's new.
Okay.
So when I do put something in, it'll be like, oh, da-da-da-da, and it'll be, I think, like, damn, I remember I did do that wild ass shit. So, you know, like, damn, like, I did that shit. Like, you know, like, so it's all, you know, it's all real.
Right,
it's all real life. No, you know,
Is there like a song like you got off top of the head? So like how you just said, yeah, damn, I'll make a song like, damn, I did that shit. Like, what is like a song like? I guess if you could explain without incriminating yourself, but you know, like, talk, you know, like, you know, like, explain like the realest song that like you ever had, or like, damn, like I really did all this. You know, like, we'll try to sum it up. You know, I'm not saying really. You know,
I got a perfect song for you, Law. That shit on YouTube right now, man.
Law.
Back that out, man. YouTube, Issa Ali, Law. And
Make sure y'all check that out, man.
Please, man. All facts, non-fiction.
Explain that song, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, like, with that song, I wrote it, you know.
Okay.
It's like, more so, it's like, I ain't hiding nothing in that shit. Like, nothing. I mean, I was playing, you know what I mean? I'm on man time 24/7. So I feel as though nobody can out-comfort me in my zone, you know, or be like, oh, da-da-da-da. I mean, when I say everything, like literally everything. And it's all facts. Like I said, I don't have nothing in that jump, you know. Law, that's what it is. Law. I named it law.
It speaks for itself.
Exactly. Everything is facts.
Pretty much saying, so yeah, anybody else want to know the answer to my question? Listen, I want to answer my question. I got to listen to the song.
Yeah,
I do the same thing.
Right.
Man, if you going to get the views up too, man.
Go watch that.
I'm going to watch that video.
Definitely got to check that out. Once again, man, once you give out your social media, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Squad, any shout outs that you want to give and all that there.
Man, shout outs, man. Free my little brother Freak, man. Free A2, free the real. You know how that go. If I forgot you, man, free y'all, you know. Global wise, fuck all that, global wise. We need y'all out here. And shout outs to mom, shout outs to the fam, shout outs to my brother, Rollo, you know. No bluff, we ain't from the bluff over here. But yeah, Toon Squad, man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Dash, shout out to Digital Dash, shout out to 320, shout out to the whole DMV.
Yo, Ali, let me ask you a question before I'm going to break it up just a little bit. Who'd you have Sunday? Who'd you rolling with, Philly or New England?
See, I'm a Giants fan.
See, we still in the NFC East.
I ain't want neither one. I ain't want
a
neither
lot
one.
of people say that, man. They ain't want either. See, like I'm with the Redskins and stuff.
Right.
I feel you with that.
Who did you want?
For me, I want New England to win. I was on New England.
I was on New England side too. I ain't gonna bluff.
I want New England to win. I was rolling with New England. I ain't want Philly to win.
I just thought Brady was going to
do it again, right?
I ain't want Philly to get in. I ain't want Philly to get the jury and stuff like that. I wanted to keep it. I wanted to keep them with them.
They
Philly's going crazy.
I can't deny that. They deserved it. They deserved it. They deserved it.
Backup quarterback?
They did what they had to do.
You say earlier you like Philly?
No, that's it. No, I ain't say I like Philly. I'm just saying I like Vic. I like Vic. You know what I'm saying? And I gave him their shout out. You know what I'm saying? I was rolling with Vic.
Exactly.
That's just how I do things. You know
Newport
what I'm saying?
News.
No.
They in the bed.
Newport News. What's up?
VA, what you do, man?
Big shout out to VA.
VA listeners, that's what's up, man.
Already.
Work that thing 320.
You already know, man. Another successful show. Appreciate everybody once again. 6-4 evening show. Go by the name of DJ 320.
Kenny D.
Eastside Ali.
You know what it is. DJ 3.
DJ 640. DJ 640.
Yeah. DJ 640.
It's all good.
I'm back down to
17, man.
DJ 640. 640 evening show. Yes, sir. Yeah, I played on the 1738. This show is brought to you by 1738 and the Makers from Outback, too.
The Makers of Outback. I ate a couple
Outback
of wings.
That's
That's
1738.
I just ate 2 wings.
Big shout out to my man DJ Kenny Price that rolled up here with us and was doing this thing today. Want to give a big shout out to my man from FBI agent, and I'm glad you left before he got here.
Oh, wow. Hey,
FBI?
God is good. God is good.
Tommy.
All the time.
Yeah.
Ron was like, hold up.
Tommy Monroe, that was up. Tommy Monroe. And for all those that call in, you know, big shout out to Robert Bland, 640 Evening Show listener.
Always.
Thank you for listening to us. You know, can I roll it out?
We can do it.
This is what we're going to do.
Shout out to Lou DMV too, man.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
also,
Squad hitters, man.
I want to give a condolences going out to my man Malik. He lost his grandmother today. We did a funeral and stuff today. You know, big shout going out to him. Condolences and stuff going out to him and stuff like, and to the family. Absolutely. For sure.
Already.
Definitely. You know, take it one day at a time. This is 640 Evening Show. I'm DJ 640. Remember, everybody, take it easy, take it slow. Don't forget I told you so. To the Heavenly Father and my mother above. May we all learn to live in peace and love. I said from the east to the west with a shout. Turn those problems over to the Lord, ladies and gentlemen. He can work it out. I'm DJ 640, DJ 320, Kenny D. This for the 320 experience is on the line. That's up here on set with us. And my man Ali. Appreciate you for joining us in the homie.
Wow.
And like the infamous would say, good night, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you, Petey Green.
It's my offering. Lay me at the throne. Lead me there alone to gaze upon your glory and sing to you this song. Please take me to